Hello, hello. I hope to get a ton of people today to join me on this live. Add this here. Put this here. Hello, BK. Hello, welcome to my studio. Hello, Norb. Hello, Mirta. Hello, welcome to my studio. I'm working on canvas number 10. This is the last canvas that I need for my solo show. It's gonna be my first solo show ever. So that's very exciting for me. It's a big step in this career that I'm building as an artist. So this will be the link between my art as an author and my art as a visual artist. And that's why I chose to use little pieces of dictionary for the background for this series. So this series will have 10 canvases. They are 16 by 20 inches. And I just got the frames that I ordered yesterday. And to be honest, I'm not in love with them. It said recycled wood. So it's just a fancy term for OSB cheap particle boards covered with some kind of plasticky finish. So I was very sad when I saw that. I think I'm gonna use them anyway, but I might just return them, but then that means there's another problem. I need to find something else. So yeah, that's discouraging. I was so excited because I thought I had the best frames for this. They're black and wood, so I thought it was going to be very cool. Yeah, so I didn't expect the recycling to be cheap particle boards. And I also paid like extra for the delivery since it was like a big package. Well, that means if I return them, even if I go to the store to return them, I'm still going to lose that $24 extra that I paid for the delivery. So that sucks. Welcome to my studio. Let me know if you have questions. Trying to keep an eye on what's going on my screen, but I'm mostly face down looking at this. So doing the side is what is more time consuming, because once I get to the bigger part, then it goes faster. I estimated about 10 hours for each, but maybe it's a little bit less, or maybe I'm getting faster since it's my 10th one. So maybe I increased speed as I went. Maybe it's more like 6 hours. I've been going live, doing all of them. I'm also adding the recordings to my YouTube channel, so you can find it there. If you'd like to follow me, I'll be showing like everything that happens after this, because that's just the background. Celie, hi, welcome back. Been a busy week, so I haven't seen your work. So peaceful to see you today. I'm glad you're back. I'm so close to getting the 1,000 followers. That it's my goal, because I get some new features once I reach 1,000 followers, and I was only missing 9 this morning. Oh, Christiane, thank you so much for following. Yeah, I'm gonna get there. only 9 people. So 8 now that Christian has followed. Kate, thank you. Mandark, thank you. Yeah, thanks for following. Awesome. That's looking great. Thanks for your comment. I still have 1 or 2 days to be working on this, maybe 3 days. So I'll be going live for this, but I'll also be going live when I do the painting, which goes in the middle. It's gonna be a pour painting. So this is what pour paintings are like. Very random, very colorful. I like to play with the colors. That's what I love about pour painting. I like also that it's abstract. I like that people can imagine whatever they want from the colors and the movement. So I've been working with that method for 6 years. Yeah, 6 years. And also I'm a published author since 2013. I have at least 10 books are published. Some are self-published. Some, oh, thank you, Adoption 5, heart. Thank you for the heart. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yes, thanks, Adoption 5. My TikTok is in French, so it says, tu es formidable. So I'm not really sure which one of the stickers are, but I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm working on my first solo exhibit. So this is a big step in my career. And also I'm publishing a book after I'm done with this. So I need to learn how to take professional pictures of my artwork. There is a class here that I will be taking from a professional photographer. So not only how to take the picture, but how to adjust it so that the colors are as close as possible to the real one, the real thing. And then I also created my own font from my handwriting. So my own font is going to be used in the book. So I think that's very fun. So much more personal. So I'm trying to build like my artistic resume so that I can impress some juries when I'm applying to residencies and stuff like that. Gotta start somewhere. So I'm organizing my own exhibit. So I'm paying for everything. I'll be inviting the media, and also I'll be going live. So if you want to be there with me, then make sure that oh, thanks Adoption 5 for sharing this live. I'd like to get a ton of people here to chat with me for this studio vlog. What was I saying? I was saying I'm inviting the media to my very first show, and also I'll be streaming live. So if you'd like to follow, then you'll be able to join me live. So I need to confirm the date with the location, but it's gonna be in May, probably May 14th. And I just learned that there is a feature on TikTok where you can create an event, so you guys can register, and it's free, like you don't have to pay anything. And once you register, you get like a notification once I go live on that specific date. So I'm gonna be creating that soon as I set the date with the location. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Let me know if you have questions. So this is the background for a whole series. I have 10 of those. I've created many mock-ups before getting started on this series, so I can show you some of the things that I have done. I have one here. So the goal is to have this flipped cup pour painting in the middle, and the boards, this is like a really thick cardboard with canvas-like material on top. And it's already covered in gesso when I buy it. And then I'm framing them with black wood frames. And I'm writing 10 short stories. I just finished the third one today, and it was painful because at first, like the first version, I really did not like it. I thought I would not be able to improve on it. But then day after day, like I added something, a little detail, removed something. And today I'm very happy to say that I'm satisfied with this third short story. So I need 10. I already have the topics for everything because I met with 10 people. I did some interviews, and I think it's very fascinating to meet with older people. So that was part of this project, is meeting with older people. And the place where I'm doing this exhibit is in community, like it's not a gated community, but like an older people community where they have all each their apartment. So I went and met with 10 people that live there, and they are between 70 and 92, I think was the oldest person I met. And I asked them to share their life stories. So I asked about the past, like how many kids they had as siblings and how many kids they had as parents. One of them decided not to have kids, which is very unique for her time period. She's like 90 and she had decided not to have kids. So we know that back then they had a huge pressure here in Canada to procreate, with religion was pushing them to make more babies. And typically families could have like between 6 and 12 babies. So imagine going against the grain back then was courageous. But she never regretted her choice. So I think that's interesting to meet with them so they get to tell us their story. And I'm always hoping that I'll find advice so that I don't have regrets for my own life. I think in the end, most people kind of make peace with the decisions that they've made. So, like, nobody had big regrets. Oh yeah, I had one lady told me that she should have gotten a divorce like earlier because her husband was abusive. But other than that, like, all the other people were quite satisfied with their lives. Let me know if you have questions. I'm here to share. I was looking for a way to offer something different in the art scene here where I'm from. I'm in Canada, in the province of Quebec. Okay, I know it's a little bit ambitious. I'm kind of shy to confess that, but I'm hoping that I can have the type of career that will leave a mark on this industry, on the artistic scene, at least for where I'm from. Yeah, Belle, let me show you the glue I'm using. It's Liquitex. This one, gloss medium. They have different gloss, so they have a matte one and they have like a super gloss one, I think. So yeah, I'm hoping to bring something different, maybe start a new movement. I know it's like too much to wish for that. Yeah, no problem, Belle. But I'm kind of manifesting here. It's like manifesting a gold medal for the Olympics. And I feel like I'm just starting out. So this is my first solo exhibit. So of course I still have a lot of things to learn, Jenny, is this going to be a background or the finished piece? It's just a background. So what I do on top is this. It's acrylic paint. It's a pour painting. So this is one of the examples that I've created on just a sheet of paper because I was trying to see like how, like I was experimenting with the colors and the concept back then. So I created a couple of mock-ups. So I'm just hoping, oh, thank you. I'm hoping that it will really work well once I do like the real ones, if I can say that. It's not Mod Podge, it's this glue, but it could work with Mod Podge. It's just that this glue will last longer and like it protects the work better. Not that it will stick longer, but it protects better. It protects against color changes from UV radiation, I guess you could say. What paper do you use? I'm using a dictionary, but I see so many possibilities. Yeah, no problem. I'm so creative. Thank you. I see so many possibilities because any type of paper could do. It could be, how about wrapping papers? Like during Christmas, you just go around, select a couple, like all the wrapping papers that are on the floor and keep some pieces and do a big like background. Like it could be the piece, but it could also be magazines, junk mail. I think personally, I would really like to use National Geographic magazines because I think they have like awesome colors. What else could you use? Someone in the past said that they would like to use comic books. How do you cut them? So I tear them. So with my fingers, each little piece is cut with my fingers. A lot of patience. Italian 63. This looks so relaxing. I'm going to give it a try. Yes, go ahead. Yeah, I'm so happy when I inspire other people. Do you sell these? They will be up for sale, but these are the very first one that I'm creating. So if you mean, are they going to sell? I don't know, but they will be for sale for sure. Can you tell me about the brush? I think you could use any type of brush that you'd like. I like this one. I have two that I like, but they're just like regular paintbrush that I had, and I keep on cleaning them, so you can see that this one's getting stiff, but I just use those two. I like this size just because the little pieces of paper, I don't know, I just feel like it's the most convenient thing, but I feel there are other ways that you could do that. Are you doing on canvas? This is like a cardboard canvas, so technically it's not like a true canvas, but it has the same material on top and it has gesso also. So it's very thick, like half an inch maybe. So I spent hours cutting little pieces of paper like this. How do you clean the brush? I just use water. No, I don't mix the glue with water. It's just right out of the bottle. Annie, I just joined. What are you making? So I'm making a series of 10 canvases that will go for my first exhibit. So this is the background. I'm using dictionary pages to create the background. And then there's a painting that's going to go on top. And also I have 10 short stories that are going to be part of this show. So it will, like each story will have its own painting. Maybe we can do on canvas too. Yes, I think it would work. You could do it on other things too. I think it would be cool to cover, someone said they would cover a table, but I thought that was very ambitious and original. But you could cover like boxes if you're a teacher. I was talking to a teacher yesterday and she said she could do that, like covering, I don't know, tissue boxes. You could cover, yeah, a regular canvas. Yeah, I'm sure it would work. I just was a little bit cheap for this project because I'm paying it all out of pocket. This is my first solo exhibit, so right now I don't make a lot of money as an artist, a couple $100 at most each year. So that includes book royalties and paint sales. So I feel like I'm just starting out. So I didn't want to splurge on big canvases. But I'm investing in frames, so you won't be able to tell that it's just like a cardboard. I think it's gonna look okay. From where you are, I'm from Canada. How about you? Annie, thanks for following me. I'm looking to reach 1,000 followers today. I'm only missing maybe 5 people. So if you guys want to follow, you'll be able to see the live. This is the number 10. So that's the last one. I'll be going live finishing this, and also after I'll be doing the paintings. You can follow my journey. I'll be going live during the show. So I think it's very exciting. So make sure you follow. Do you have to prep the canvas? No, it comes like this and I use it as is. Same, great. I'll try it on canvas. Let me know. You can message me once you get started. I'd like to see pictures of what you're doing. I think this would be relaxing. It is. I'm a productivity guru obsessed with getting things done as quickly as possible, and this is my way to reconnect with just breathing, being in the present moment, not being so obsessed about going quickly. So that's a change, and I think art should be transformative. So it's a way to work on myself also at the same time. What is that you actually doing? I can show you an example that I did on a piece of paper. So that's a background for my first solo series, and there will be a painting on top. Yeah, I'm gonna pour color in the middle. You guessed it. Are you using Mod Podge? I'm using this professional glue, Liquitex. It has UV protection so that my artwork can last longer. I don't know if you were here when I was getting delusional, but to me this is like the first step towards an international career. And of course, people are gonna go back in 10 years and just want to buy these pieces, so that's why I want them to last forever. I feel as an artist that being delusional and hopeful is what keeps me going. So days when I lose hope, I mean, what's the point of getting in my studio? So that's why I'm trying to keep the Delulu alive. And I'm being very authentic by sharing my crazy thoughts with you. Which glue are you using? This is the glue. And for the paper, it's a dictionary. I think it's really cool using a dictionary for so many reasons. Because this is a project that also has another component, which are short stories, because I'm an author at the same time as being a visual artist. And in this industry, you kind of have to have this unicity in what you're performing or offering. And I was looking for a way to blend this. So I'll have 10 short stories, 10 paintings, and the paintings have words on it. I know it's on the nose, but I think it's a good link. From where you got influence? That's a good question. I don't think I'll be able to answer that. That's too deep of a question. I need to think about it. I remember like gluing the little pieces of paper like this when I was a child. In the 90s, we had this trend in the craft where you would buy like specific papers and you would use Mod Podge to cover wine bottles to create like a vase or like just to decorate things in your house. Oh yeah, I've done notebooks too. I just I just think it brings back memories of that time. Thanks for being here. If you'd like to help, you can press the like so we can have more people in my studio for today. If I get the more likes I get, the more people are shown my work. And my motto is that visibility creates opportunity. So I'm hoping that I'll get some opportunities from this. I have seen it somewhere else. Oh, sorry. As well, but it clicked me to watching yours. Oh, awesome. Thanks. I hope you stay a little longer in my studio. It's Lady Luna. Beautiful. How many layers are you gluing on? It's just one layer, but they are like sometimes a little bit on top of each other. Are you using Mod Podge? I'm using Liquitex glue. But you could do it with Mod Podge if you want to try it. I've had quite a few people say that they would like to try it, maybe with other types of paper or covering other types of shapes. So I think that's fun that we get to share our creativity here on TikTok. I've seen I always watch a ton of artists, and I'm always fascinated by all the creativity. Myra, so cool. Thank you. And this is so inspiring also to see other people creating. I saw someone creating collages out of kids' crafts. So let's say you gather a lot of crafts, and obviously kids, they bring you crafts every single day. I love what you're doing. Let me show you something. So this is a background for, I'll have 10 canvases, and then I have this acrylic pour painting on top. So that's what I'm working on. So that's just a background. So I was saying I saw an artist, and she would just take pieces of the kids' artwork and create like a big, nice piece for the parents with all the little bits and pieces. I thought it was a great idea. I love working with paper. I'm obsessed with paper. And the first material I used as an artist, as a professional artist, is words, since I've been publishing since 2013. And all this material also will be used in an art book. Oh, thanks, Linz, for sharing the live. Mitri, thanks for following me. I'm so close to getting 1,000 followers. Make sure you follow if you want to see this journey. This is Canva number 10 out of 10. So that means I'll be moving to the painting soon, and I'll be going live for that. So you'll also see it in my feed, but I think it's so much awesome to see it live. Thanks, Marlo, for following. And also I'll be going live on the night of the show, the big solo show. So you'll be invited to that too. So right now I'm in my home studio in Canada, in the province of Quebec. I've had people from all over the world watching my art live, so that's very exciting to me. I love traveling. I'll be going to Chile in May. after my show. I still need to work on what we will be seeing in Chile. I think we're gonna go to Easter Island. It feels like an impossible dream to visit the island, but then I'll be so close flying to Santiago, so why not travel the rest of the way to Easter Island? Oda, I'm Canada too, but I'm newcomer. Where are you from? It sounds like Oda Shannon. Oh, I can't guess where that would be from. Welcome to Canada. Hope you like it. I hope you feel welcome. Hopefully your family was able to come with you. Oh, I need to move. Oh, you're in Winnipeg, but you said you just moved to Canada. Saw someone use this as wallpaper. Her husband was a lawyer and she used old law books. Yes, that would be awesome. Yeah, it's cold in Canada. It doesn't last forever, the cold, but it's hard. From Alberta, Marlo. Hi, from Quebec to Alberta. Thanks for being here today with me. You have no idea how much more motivated I am. From Michigan, not far from Ontario. Hi. Nova Scotia. Hello, Brian from Nova Scotia. Welcome. So if I share with you what's on my vision board for my artistic career, I'm hoping to eventually get invited to international residences, to international shows, to get international buyers. Yeah, so that would be very exciting. To get paid to travel is like a top dream of mine. Oh, we have someone from Texas. Oda says it's hard to go outside, feels cold. Yeah, you kind of get used to it and you get the clothing and stuff. I think you'll get used to it. Someone's sick. I'm just getting over an upper respiratory issue. Marlo, take care. It's really annoying when we're sick. And then we're like, oh, I'm never taking my health for granted again. And then we forget so quickly. So with this, I'll have 10 short stories, and I just finished today number 3. So I'm on canvas number 10 and I'm on story number 3. This is so relaxing, yes. I love to hear what you guys feel when you're watching my work, because it's input that I need to understand what I'm creating in a way, because this feedback helps me know. Like sometimes you have a feeling that you're creating something and then maybe it's not received the way that you thought. Anyway, I don't know if I'm making myself clear. I'm designer. How can I work on it? You want to do this? Is that your question? I wish we could have a vocal. Sorry, my dog is going insane. Okay, I muted my mic because my dog was going insane. Are you an interior designer, Oda? Or are you an artist and you want to create this? I wish I could help you better. Hello from Southeast Texas. Hello. Welcome in my studio. What do you use to attach the paper? It's glue. This glue here. Liquitex acrylic mediums. It's a kind of glue slash varnish. It acts as both. And in the background, it's a canvas, a cardboard canvas. So that's what I'm using. What are you gluing? I'm gluing dictionary pages. So I tear away all these little pieces. I've done so many of those little pieces. I can't wait. Like once I'm finished with this canvas. Okay, so it's 16 by 20 and I have 10 of those. And once I'm finished with this one, I want to take a picture of everything like on the floor laid out, just to take in the sheer amount of work and papers that I had to tear, like pretty much one by one. Sometimes I use two, like I stick two together and just tear them, but it goes very slowly, which is kind of the point because I wanted to reconnect with being present. Thanks for following me also, because I'm looking to reach 1,000 followers so I can get new features on TikTok. And then you get to see my journey, because this is only the beginning. This is my first solo exhibit, but then I'll be making a book. Then for sure I'm going to get invited to some exciting things, right? We'll see. This is my motto this year: visibility creates opportunity. I keep repeating this to myself, so if you could help me with little hearts or following or commenting on this live, sharing this live, I very much appreciate it. We never know who in our network knows the right person that you need to talk to reach a goal, right? So this is the last one. Jennifer said, yes, that's very true. I'm kind of coaching myself through the hardship, because sometimes I'm like, oh no, this is not gonna work. Why am I doing this? And it's funny because I have this, I joined like an artist group and we all have the same doubts. We feel like we're unique in our doubts and stuff like that, but we're not. Like, we all feel the same. Sometimes we get desperate, or sometimes we get so excited because we got an opportunity. Oh, Jennifer, don't ever give up. Thank you. I don't think I could give up. Even if I decided to give up, it would just creep back on me. Because I kind of have given up many times, so just taking pauses. When I wrote my first book, it took me forever just because I gave up, and then I got it. Like, I picked it up again, and then I gave up again, and then I started again. But this year, like, for sure, I'm very focused. Oh, you're a cloth designer. That's exciting. Yeah, Oda, thanks for letting me know. What book did you write? You can find all of them on, let me show you a couple that I have here physically. this one. So I'm big on personal development. So the 1 year plan is when you have too many ideas and you don't know what to do, because that's so me. Then I have Mind Your Brain, because I feel like we turn too often to other people to find our answers, but we know deep inside what our dreams are. Then Affirmations for Women. I think that sometimes we believe wrongfully things that we say, oh, I don't deserve this or that, but that's not true. And then this novel, young adult, novel fantasy, urban fantasy, New Witch in Town. They're all available on Amazon. So I write nonfiction and fiction, and right now I'm working on another nonfiction urban fantasy. I got a question about this paper, that's dictionary. I'm giving a second life to this dictionary. Thanks for all the shares. Thanks for being here. Thanks for interacting with me. Thanks for the likes. All of this counts for TikTok. And I'm so much more motivated to get in my studio, because I know that you guys are going to be here to spend some time with me. Thanks for following. Thank you so much. What kind of adhesive? Love it. Looks cool and relaxing. This is the glue I'm using. You could use Mod Podge. Depends. If it's more of a hobby, go with the cheaper version, so Mod Podge. But if it's for art that will last forever, like me, then use this more expensive glue. Because I'm aiming at museums. I'm dreaming that one day they're going to go back and dig out my earlier work to analyze it. But I still need to start at the bottom. So first solo exhibit ever, paid by myself. You gotta start somewhere. Do you hand rip paper or use scissors? I hand rip each little pieces, each one. I'll do that while listening to a podcast, or sometimes I go live when I do it, but I don't think a lot of people are interested in that, because it works on YouTube, but it doesn't seem to work here live. I don't get as many people watching me tear the little pages, but I think it's something that people like on YouTube, because it's kind of a ASMR sound. So people like it on YouTube. So yeah, sometimes I still record live and then I use the recordings on YouTube. What glue are you using? I'm using this one, Andrea. Liquitex acrylic mediums. It's a spring break here, even though there is no sign of spring. So my kids are gonna be home this week. We're gonna do some family activities together. Yes, Andrea, it's a background. I'll have a pour painting in the middle. So it's acrylic paints I'm using for the pour painting. I'll be doing that live, so make sure you guys follow me so you get to see the live. You can also follow me on YouTube if you'd like. So I use those recordings, and it's the archives of the creation of my first solo exhibit. Andrea, I love collage. You love watching or creating or both? Do you make collages yourself? I'd like to know. What is the glue? This one. Beautiful, ugly. Oh, you like both. Awesome. I really like when I find creators that are doing junk journaling. I always think it's so fresh. I don't know. I can't exactly word what I like about junk journaling. But I always watch those creators. I tried junk journaling, but I didn't like the results, probably because I was watching people with a lot more experience and that they create something much more interesting. I kind of gave up on that. Is this going to be a word art piece? Oh, you do junk journals, Andrea. Yeah, I think they're cool. It's okay. So these pieces, so I get 10 of those, they will have 10 short stories associated with them. And you can't tell what the words are on the canvas. You can only tell that they are words because the pieces are so tiny. And I didn't pick the pages for their meaning. So you could find any page. I don't read what's on the page. What I do is that I make sure that I have different letters. So I'll pick a page in the O's and the different ones. And then I also make sure that I use some of the pages from the English section and some from the French section since it's the bilingual dictionary. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm not picking the words, but I'm kind of intentional about what pages I'm using. Is this glue? Yes, it's glue that I have in this little lid. This is glue. So it's glue and varnish at the same time. I do not like to use the DigiKits. I like putting my own ideas in them. Yeah, that's probably why I didn't enjoy it, because they were just like little kits that I was buying. I have a 30-year-old thesaurus I can use. Yes, that would look cool. Thank you for answering my questions. I wish I could stay longer. You can come back. I'll be here. I don't want to say every day, but I've been here every day, so I just don't want to promise anything, but make sure you follow so you can come back at some other time. Ruthie. Oh, thanks for the rose. Hayes, the happy puppy. Thank you for the gift. Thanks for those who are following me. I'm so grateful. Thank you for being here. Thank you to everyone commenting. This helps me to keep going, because obviously you start doubting when you create something that I think is weird. My craft desk is collage with 1920 music paper. Yeah, music paper. That's a good idea. Love that. I was giving ideas earlier of what type of paper people could use, but I never thought about that. And my mom was a piano player, and she has like so many sheets. My craft desk. Okay, yeah, that's the same thing. Oh, no, I messed up. I'd like to save it, but no, it's not gonna work. Bye. Okay. So since I know how to self-publish books, I thought that it would help my career to self-publish a book based on this show. And I feel like it's a lot of work. Oh, Andrea, thanks for joining the fan circle. That's awesome. Thanks for the heart also. Yeah, I'll be self-publishing a book. I'm using KDP. It's Amazon's platform. It's free to use. So if I don't sell books, it doesn't cost anything, because art books are not very popular as a type of book. But still, I want to offer it just because I can. And I like to create things. So I'll have the 10 short stories and the 10 paintings in the book. And I also want to write some more information about what this work means to me, why I'm using this specific type of paper, why I'm doing, like why I wanted to meet with older people to inspire my short stories. And just explaining like how and why everything is coming together. So I use this little container when I cut, well, I don't cut it, I tear the little pieces. I'm making my first solo exhibit. So it's gonna be, this is the background. That's an example that I did on a sheet of paper. And then I'll have a pour painting on top. Well, that's what I'm making. So I have 10 canvases, and this is number 10. I've been going live every single day, gluing little pieces of paper on these like thick cardboards that mimic a canvas. And just chatting with you guys. If you'd like to support me, make sure you send some likes to the slide so we get more people to see what I'm working on. You could also comment. When you stay longer, it also helps the algorithm. You can follow me also if you want to see me live tomorrow. I'll be doing the pour paintings live. I'll also be creating an event live for the show. You can also share the live. Thanks Kim M for sharing this live. Let me know if you have questions. So this is my first solo exhibit I'm working on. I'll have a series of 10 paintings and 10 short stories. I'm hoping that as I share, you guys get maybe inspired to create your own things or keep going on things that you've started working on. Taking action is so important. I feel like it's a way of making sure we don't have regrets when we die, because we're all going to die one day. We don't know when. And I'm obsessed about not having regrets. So at least if this doesn't work, at least I tried. I tried fixing my bathroom today. Didn't work, it didn't go well. I made a mess. And it didn't even work. I'm from Canada, so you're visiting my home studio right now. I'm in Quebec. What is this for? What are you making? This is a series of 10 paintings, and this is just a background, and I'll have a pour painting in the middle, and each of these paintings will be inspired from short stories. So I'm working on 10 short stories, and the painting in the middle will express the emotion, so it's abstract, and so I'll pick the colors based on what I'm talking about in the story. I need all my short stories to be ready before I do the pouring. I'll be going live when I do that, so make sure you follow if you're interested. I think it's very cool when you see the paints moving freely on the canvas. Beach Grandmother, Carly, thank you for following. I think I probably reached 1,000 followers today, so I'm very, very grateful, very happy. That's so awesome. It takes forever to reach that point. So now I can say I probably have 1,000 followers. Okay, so I'm done with gluing for today. Let me show you what I got done. So this is today and yesterday. The canvas are 16 by 20 inches. When you get very close, you can see all the little pieces of paper. So this is my studio, like just a little corner on my desk. Here is some of my previous work. So I like the free-flowing paints. A lot of people that do pour painting, they will use like a hairdryer. My technique is more of a free flow. So this one I called the wolf because I see a wolf howling at the moon and it has wings. And this here I see a mermaid. So her tail is the screen part and then her body here. And then the hand is extended. Annie, this is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Let me show you also some of the paintings that I experimented with this. So this is the favorite one. Okay, it goes this way. So I've been experimenting just to see like what it would look like when I frame them. Oh, you see a turtle in this first one or in this one? Let me know. Then I experimented with different colors. Yeah, this one you see a turtle. I wish you could point like which. Oh yeah, I guess this would be the head, right? And then like the legs and then its tail. Yeah, I think I saw it. Yeah, just confirmed. I just messed up with my setup, so I'm back. Then I have this one. I don't like the colors. And I don't like that it cracked, but I do like some of the sections of it, but I just feel the contrasts. Like I don't like it. I like when I have these little holes, random pieces coming out. I call them my monsters. I have this here. So also this one, I don't like it. I think it's too shaky, but I like this piece here. I was trying to get some gold in the crack, but hopefully on the real ones, it won't crack. And I also did a live experiment where people picked the colors and we did a pour painting together. So that was fun. So I haven't decided if it goes this way, where you see a tulip maybe. Someone suggested it was a tulip. Or this way, where I see like a heart, a human heart falling down, or maybe like a big heart. Someone suggested that was just one big heart. And then I have like frames, the black frames. I just got them from the mail. You can see everything in this little room. I have my walker, my plants. Not my walker, but how's it called? Running machine or whatever. I forgot the word. And then my paints, and then I get my computer so I can write my books. So yeah, that's my studio. That's where I create the magic. Make sure you follow because I'll be going live pretty much every single day, and I'm almost done with the collage. Afterwards I'll be going doing the painting, and you also be invited to my live when I'm doing the show. I'll be also going live. There will be someone handling the phone just to show like who's there and my speech, and showing like the final result once everything is framed and hang. So you will be welcome to, yeah, a treadmill. Thank you, Harlan Pepper. That's quite a simple word that I was looking for. Do you sell them? Yes, they will be up for sale after the show. So they'll be 500 Canadian dollars, and we'll see if people want to buy them. Just putting it out there. I also have these that are for sales. I don't even know why they're still in my studio, because I think both of those are quite awesome. And I sell those for $50. But it's hard to ship though, because it's framed and it has like a glass on it. So I don't think those could be shipped. That would cost way more to ship than what I sell them for. I have a link in my bio if you'd like to see the materials I'm using. This is an Amazon affiliate link, so I get some money from that, so it helps me finance my project. So So these are some of the books that I wrote. This one is an old cover, so I'm not going to show it. This, so I write nonfiction and fiction. I have other books too that are in English, but I write in French, and then either I pay for translations or people offer to translate for me. So I have more than 10 books in French. Most of them are in English. I have some that are in Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, Dutch. I feel like I'm missing one. So I have many translations that are available too. So that's very cool. So you can check it out. I have the link in my bio. I also have my YouTube channel written in my bio, so you could follow me on YouTube. And what else? Yeah, 2 links towards Amazon, so I get some like a sales commission if you buy through my link, and my YouTube. So make sure you follow so you can be here tomorrow when I do some more of the collage. Thanks. Bye. Take care.